F-15EX is not a Russian or Chinese competitor. The F-15EX Lightning I replaces some of the world's fastest fighters. The F-15C/D Eagle and F-15E Strike Eagle. The United States ordered fewer F-15EX fighters than originally planned, and the F-15EX, while built on a platform with a great combat record, won't be stealth. The F-15EX may not be the fighter the U.S. Air Force would use on the first day of war, if ever. The work will go to the F-35 and F-22 stealth. But if the suppression of enemy air defenses is assured and America creates air superiority, then the F-15EX will be able to gain its wings in combat. So this is not a day one plane, more like a day three option. It is still a good development for the Air Force to have a proven airframe capable of resisting adversaries. More profitable against China's J-10 or J-11. The F-15EX should fly well in competition with Chinese fourth-generation fighters such as the J-10C or J-11B models. The F-15EX is a multi-role fighter featuring fly-by-wire controls, a more robust airframe, more room for weapons, and enhanced electronic warfare capabilities. The airframe of the F-15EX will have a long service life, around 20,000 flight hours, about twice that of the F-15C. It has a 28% larger payload than previous versions of the F-15. Today's F-15 pilots will feel right at home, and existing production lines can be used to build more F-15EX with ease. The F-15EX is easily upgraded with an open mission system. Computer software and avionics may be updated regularly. The F-15EX made its first flight in early 2021. Two underwent testing at Eglin Air Force Base. Later that year, Air National Guard pilots who got their first chance to fly the F-15EX were excited. Colonel Jeff Edwards, commander of the 173rd Air Wing of the Oregon Air National Guard, said flying the F-15EX was amazing, and he was looking forward to pilot training on the F-15EX. The F-15EX does have its problems. China is building more G-20 Mighty Dragon stealth fighters. They are now stationed in all of China's regional commands in the country to fully staff the People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLAAF. The PLAAF acknowledged that the United States would use the F-35 and F-22 in the early phases of air combat, but it doesn't seem to have a clear picture of how the F-15EX will perform in aerial combat. Japan gets used to flying the F-15. Japanese air defense forces have flown the F-15J for years. Japan was surprised when China carried out airstrikes in the Taiwan Air Defense Identification Zone as Chinese warplanes flew close to Japanese islands including Okinawa in the East China Sea. Japan should use their F-15Js to protect sovereign territory. Japan would love to have the newer F-15EX to carry out this defense mission. But so far, the F-15EX program has seen a potential sale to India. But Japan could join the country as an interested party as well. The F-15EX thus has a future role to play in the South and East China Seas in the Indo-Pacific region. It should be able to beat the J-10 and J-11 and may have a hard time against the J-20. But that's where the F-35 and F-22 come in. The question was air suppression of enemy defenses after the first day of the conflict. The United States will also have 3 different bombers firing standoff missiles to eliminate China's network of air defense radars and surface-to-air missiles, not to mention trying to destroy Chinese warplanes on the ground. The F-15EX lacks stealth capabilities, but a fast multi-role fighter with a plethora of weapons will be welcome in the Indo-Pacific, and that will give the PLAAF another headache as Chinese battle planners assess their chances against the United States. If you enjoy content like this, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this video, because I appreciate all your support.